What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm your boy NarikChase. In this video, we're going to be reviewing Supergirl Season 1.
Now it has me. Now it has Supergirl.
Today, we're taking a look at Season 1 of Supergirl, a show that had a lot riding on it. A new hero, a fresh perspective, and a real opportunity to give Kara Zor-El her own place in the spotlight. And overall, it's a solid first season. But let's be honest, it comes with its share of issues. So let's break it down, what the show gets right, where it struggles, and whether it truly stands on its own. What Season 1 gets right? Let's start with the positives, because there's a lot here to work with. First up, Kara herself, played by Melissa Benoist. She's genuinely good in this role. She brings optimism, warmth, and emotional sincerity while still showing strength and compassion. That balance is exactly what you want from Supergirl, and she delivers. Kara's journey, learning to be a superhero while balancing her everyday life, is classic but effective. It's familiar territory, but it works because of how grounded it feels. Then there's the relationship between Kara and Alex. Chyler Leigh, as Alex Downs, is one of the strongest parts of the show. Their dynamic feels real, and it consistently gives the series emotional weight. The supporting cast overall does a solid job. Winslow Wynn-Schott, played by Jeremy Jordan, is likable and brings energy. Jimmy Olsen, played by McKay Brooks, fits well enough into the group even if the writing doesn't fully utilize him. And Callista Flockhart as Cat Grant adds personality to the workplace setting. Maxwell Lord, played by Peter Ficellini, works on a surface level. The performance is solid, and he adds an ideological layer to the show, proving that not every threat needs to be physical. The reveal of Hank Henshaw as the Martian Manhunter, as well as the head of DEO, is another highlight. It's a strong twist that adds depth to the character, even if the show doesn't fully capitalize on it yet. Visually, the show holds up well. The effects are solid for a TV production, and the action sequences are better than expected. And of course, there's the crossover with The Flash, which is a fun moment that expands the universe in a meaningful way. Now let's talk about the issues, because this is where things start to slip. The biggest problem: identity. Kara feels too much like Superman. She has the same values, the same structure, the same setup. She even walks and acts like him. Working at a news station, dealing with a Lex Luthor type figure, facing similar threats. Instead of feeling distinct, she sometimes comes across as a variation, and that holds the show back. Maxwell Lord is a good example of this. While the performance works, the character feels too much like Lex Luthor. Same role, same narrative function, it's just too familiar. Then you've got villains. Some are decent, but others feel rushed, underdeveloped, or just poorly executed. Reactron stands out, and not in a good way. Some designs look cheap, and certain storylines don't get the development they need. There are also some questionable adaptation choices. The show includes several race swaps: Jimmy Olsen, Indigo, and even Bizarro. While there are comic precedents for some of these, within the show itself, they don't really add anything meaningful to the story. If it doesn't impact the narrative, it ends up feeling surface level. Then Kara and Jimmy's relationship is another weak point. It feels forced, without enough build-up to make it believable. Then there's the DEO itself. This should feel like a powerful, high-level organization, but instead, it comes across as inconsistent. Even with the Martian Manhunter reveal, Henshaw doesn't feel like a strong leader. He lacks the authority of someone like Amanda Waller or the tactical presence of Nick Fury, and that weakens the entire organization. The messaging is another mixed bag. When the themes of empowerment are handled naturally, they work. But when they become too heavy-handed, they start to feel preachy and pull you out of the story. And finally, the show's handling of Superman. It tries so hard to avoid using him that it creates awkward moments, quick glimpses, silhouettes, off-screen appearances. Instead of feeling natural, his absence becomes distracting. In the end, Season 1 of Supergirl is a good start, but not a great one. It has strong performances, solid emotional moments and a clear foundation to build on. But it struggles to define its own identity, leans too heavy on familiar Superman elements, and stumbles with villains and world building. This is a show that knows what it wants to be. It just hasn't fully figured out how to get there yet. Still, there's enough here to keep you watching, and enough potential to make you hope it improves. Supergirl Season 1 definitely deserves 3 out of 5. That's my take on Season 1 of Supergirl. In the comment section below, let me know, what did you think? Did it work for you, or did it fall short? Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on this channel, and we'll definitely catch you guys later.